Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I just want to talk about a great problem. I also want to talk about some really powerful systems like MOBE, Exitus Elite, Digital Altitude, six-figure mentors, etc. There are more big ticket systems out there. I'm not here to bash on these systems. I actually like these systems. Yes, there was a problem with Digital Altitude, and right now they are in court. Okay, this video is not about the court case with Digital Altitude. I'm going to quickly say something. Yes, the ad copy needed to change, and it was giving newbie marketers the impression that they could just join something and get rich within like 90 days. Okay, can someone get a six-figure type of income in 90 days being a brand new person? For the great majority, I'm going to say no. Okay, for many different reasons, I'm going to say no. But is it possible? I've seen it happen several times. Not with digital. I'm not saying. I'm not specifically talking about Digital Altitude, but I've seen several times that a brand new person who came in with capital and the willingness to succeed make a six-figure income over over a 90-day period, break free online. I've seen it happen. So please, before you comment on this video, if you do decide to comment, please watch the whole video before you comment. A lot of people are commenting on stuff without watching videos. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. You got to understand what you're commenting about before you leave a comment. Okay, so yes, it's possible, but does it mean everyone can make a six-figure income in 90 days? No. People are people. People are going to do all kinds of different stuff. Great majority of people don't follow instructions well. 97% of the people. Is there a failure rate? Yep, there is. A lot of people start different ventures and they don't stay started. Okay, that's a great problem. Usually stems to self-limiting belief. Okay, but I'm not even here to talk about that issue. I'm just here to talk about the main issue with these big ticket programs. Okay, the number one issue that we're facing. Before I get into the number one issue that we're facing here, some of you guys might not think this is a problem at all, but I'm going to tell you it is a problem if it's longevity and sustainability that you're after. Okay, I'm not bashing. I love big ticket programs. I got to say that. I love big ticket programs. As long as they're legit, as long as there's product line behind it, as long as the product line offers tremendous value. Okay, if you are giving people more in value than you're taking from them in cash dollars, I don't see a problem, because then you are solving problems for people, and you are giving them legitimate products in exchange for dollars. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so before I get into the problem here, the main problem with these systems, right? Some of you are not going to say that this is a problem at all, but some of you have not been in the game long enough. Okay, one thing I got to say, I'm going to go out on a limb today and say that most likely I've got more experience than 97% of the people that are going to watch this video. I'm not going to say that I have more experience than all of the people that are watching this video, but I most likely have more experience than the great majority of you guys that are going to watch this video. Okay, so what you need to understand, I came online back in around end of 2005. Back in 2005, we had guys and girls, right, who were marketing big ticket systems back then, who got to the point of 6 and 7 figures. A lot of them came up to the point of 7 figures. Okay, and now they are back in their jobs. Can you imagine that? Over 10 years later, they're back in their jobs, and a lot of them had to go back to their jobs. A lot of them were boss free in 2005, 2006. With big ticket opportunities, because they are life changing if you truly understand how everything works. They are life changing because they can give you life changing income. Okay, so a lot of people back in 2005 and 2006, by 2008, 2009, were back in their jobs, and many of these people crossed over the $1 million mark in profit for themselves. I'm not going to name any names. We don't really need to. But what you need to understand is the problem was that they were relying solely on paid advertising sources. They did not learn how to influence people. They did not learn how to influence people, how to capture attention. They did not, they just wanted to get paid advertising sources, send traffic to an offer, and see it convert. Okay, so some of you now might tell me, hey, that's not a problem, that's what you're after. But here's the thing: do you want to be like these people 2005, 2006, who got the freedom lifestyle for a few years and who are now having to punch a clock for a living again? Wouldn't that suck more than to have never succeeded? I would think getting a taste of the lifestyle once and then having to go back to the rat race, right? A lot of people are calling the daily grind a rat race, right? That would suck. So the problem is most people don't influence. Before I get into talking about this idea and incorporating it into the ideas of these other big ticket companies, like I mentioned, Digital Altitude, MOBE, Exitus Elite, six-figure mentors, and other systems like these systems that are in existence and are thriving today. Before I incorporate this idea, I gotta let you know about a very powerful system under this video. There's a link in the description. Can teach you how to influence, because we can teach you how to run paid advertising too as well. But you want to learn how to influence an audience. You want to learn how to become an authority in the market space, because the people who can influence, the people who can, if you can't influence anyone, you can put your links out there, right? And no one's going to even click on your links, because they're going to be like, who's he, who's she? Why should I listen to this person? Okay. It's very important. If you can't influence anyone, no one's going to listen to you. No one's going to click on your affiliate links. No one's going to pull out their credit cards, join your team, and buy your stuff. No one's going to do that, or not enough people are going to do that, or not enough people are going to keep doing that. So you could follow that link, take the first step there, only if you want to learn about the power of influence. Okay, we'll teach you how to do paid advertising. The founder of the system lower below, got a lot of respect from industry leaders in this market space right now. Okay, because his stuff works. Okay, I learned from one of his older systems not too long ago. I plugged into his training for like over 3 years, and I'm gonna tell you, one of the first videos I ever put out on YouTube, one of my very first videos, finally I got enough courage by listening to him speak over and over. My hard head here finally got enough balls to actually go out there and make a video. Once I put that video out there and following his instruction on YouTube, that video, I got several thousand views within a very short period of time, a few days, for a brand new newbie video marketer. Okay, that video was back in 2016. But the principles that he teaches in that system, in that link lower below, they work. They worked in the past, they're working now, and I think what he teaches will keep working. Okay, now getting back to these big ticket programs and what I just said. Okay, what I just said is a lot of people, even with Digital Altitude, their earning potential is dead in the water, because they were solely relying on a system, like a video sales letter, and sending traffic. They found traffic sources that actually work. Not all traffic sources will work for every single offer. You as a marketer has to learn. It'll cost you money if you do paid advertising, but you as a marketer, it's your job to learn what traffic sources are going to work and what traffic sources aren't going to work. Okay, I had a conversation a few days ago through email. One of the people who joined my team last week, right? I didn't even know he joined my team, because I've got every single day I'm waking up to a new person joining my team, new commissions. Okay, and after a while, when you get so many people hitting your affiliate link, right? Team gets so big, you can't keep track of everyone. This guy got pissed off with me. He's like, Rory, I don't know how come you don't know you're sending me emails. I don't know how come you don't know that I joined your team. Okay. And to me, his tone was a little condescending, right? But here's the thing. I told him, I said, sorry, I didn't know you're on my team. I haven't gotten around to meeting everyone because so many people have joined my affiliate link, the same one lower below. Okay. And I just can't get around to welcoming everyone. And I said, here's the thing. You are receiving an email from my AWeber autoresponder. I got a list, and you're on my active list. And there's a link in the bottom of the email. I mean, people should know that. Just find the link and unsubscribe yourself. I unsubscribed him myself, and then I told him, I said, hey, he told me like, hey, I just want to learn. I just want to get traffic. I just want conversions. I was watching a video from another system, and it said that other system said that you could just go out and get leads, purchase leads for these systems, and you're going to get conversions. There are a lot of people with that type of mentality right now. You just want to get traffic. You want conversions. That's a problem. That's a problem. A lot of you don't understand why it's a problem. Well, you got to think back to what I said at the beginning of this video. At the beginning of this video, I said in 2005 and 6, there's a lot of people who crossed over the $1 million mark in profit. Okay, not just overall commissions, in profit, who are now back at jobs, right? So that's a problem because they were solely reliant on just a video sales letter that converts and sending paid traffic sources, sending traffic to the offer. Now, since those offers that they were marketing back in 2005 and 2006 stopped working for whatever reason, or maybe their paid advertising sources dried up. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you'll have a source that will give you not just traffic, not just leads. It'll start putting sales into your bank account. Eventually something happens. Things happen online here. Things keep changing. The people who don't adapt to change become obsolete. So many people are back in their jobs who were once online millionaires. So that's the problem. A lot of people are still going to listen to what I just said and say it's not a problem. We want to just find traffic. We want a system that converts. Okay, if you don't mind getting a taste of freedom and then having to go back, then you don't have to listen to me. But if you want ongoing freedom, because I've seen some marketers, I'm not going to mention any names. I've seen a few marketers, small percentage of marketers who've been around since 2005, 2006, and they're still thriving. They're still living on the beaches of the world, right? They're living on the beaches of the world. You see them living out of suitcases. They got the fancy homes. They've got the fancy cars. I know not all of you want those things. Some of you guys just want a simple lifestyle. It does not matter if you want a simple or extravagant lifestyle. It's going to take the same effort out of you in order to break free online. But some of the small percentage of people that I'm just referring to are still thriving because they understand a few things. They are influencers in this industry, number one, so they could go on social media, free advertising platforms out there, and still gather attention. Attention is very important. The right attention is very important. They know how to do so. They can command an audience because they've got this thing called influence. The skill, the most profitable skill online is influence. People who don't know that can struggle for a very long time. Okay, so they know how to influence people. They also know how to do paid advertising. Okay, so this video is not to knock on paid advertising. Okay, when I learned paid advertising when I was a new marketer, it took me about $11,000 just to learn one paid advertising source. Okay, it's not going to take. I'm not saying that for every single source it would take that kind of money, but the paid advertising source that I was using at one point in time took me $11,000 just to get the thing working. Okay, and it had a lot of reach. Okay, hopefully you follow me there. It had a lot of reach, brought in a lot of targeted people. Okay, when I was new, learned paid advertising with that one method, and brought in sales. Didn't just bring in traffic and leads, brought in sales. Okay, but when I first started, $11,000. It took me to make $11,000. I didn't make any profit, but I learned how to get my money back, and that's just the start. Okay, that's very important. So, in a nutshell, if you're out there, you're marketing, you need to learn how to become an influencer. If it's stay in the game that you want, it's not just now you need to understand it's not just break free online, get a glimpse of the lifestyle, and then a few years later back at your job. That would suck. Okay, you want to stay in the game. You want to keep thriving, like the small percentage of marketers that I still see that were around back in 2005 that are still around today, and they're thriving, and they've got the lifestyle that you want. Okay, because they know two things: they know how to influence, and they know how to do paid advertising. Okay, so that is what you need to learn. That is the great problem. Most people don't want to do these things. Lastly, before I go, okay, as I said, I had a conversation with a gentleman, joined my team, pissed off with me because I didn't even know he was on my team, right? I did welcome him after, right? I don't even know he's going to talk to me. I'm not really hung up on him because every single day I'm out there producing. Okay, there's a reason why I learned how to produce, learn how to generate my own traffic. You want to become an unstoppable entrepreneur, you've got to do these things. You got to have a well of traffic, like the high traffic guru, Vic Strizhouse, always said. You got to learn how to dig your own well of traffic. Without traffic, and see, Vic Strizhouse, that's another cool story. I'm going to talk about Vic in just 1 minute. So back to this gentleman, joined my team, got pissed off. I didn't even know he was on my team. Now he just wants to get traffic, basically plug it into the offer, and just wants to see a paycheck on the other end. I told him I don't think that's going to happen. I think there's you're new, and there's a few different things you got to learn. You don't even understand how this industry works. You don't understand paid advertising. He thinks that he could just get us any source of paid advertising. Once it delivers leads for him, that he's just going to make money on the back end. We've seen a lot of newbie marketers losing their shirts, getting frustrated because they don't want to go through the whole process. If you're going to do paid advertising, it's going to take some doing. Like, it took me 11 grand just to freaking learn one source, and then that source dried up. A lot of people can't even use that source that I was using when I first learned that one source. Okay, but that one source that I learned of paid advertising gave me an idea how to even title ads, how to capture the right attention, the right audience. Okay, it's very, very powerful. So I could go to almost any different paid advertising source. I'm not going to say that they will all be guaranteed that they will work for me, but it gave me a good idea of how paid advertising works in general and how to find the right people by using the right type of ads. A lot of people don't even want to go through the process long enough. They just want to find traffic, send it, paycheck on the other end. That's bullshit. That's not going to work, and that's sure as hell not sustainable. What's sustainable is you learning skill sets of an influential based marketer, number one. Number two, you can go out there and learn paid advertising after you learn how to influence. That way you can combine the two, paid advertising and free marketing sources like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, etc., right? And you'll be able to dominate. Well, you don't want to just dominate, right? There's enough to share. There's enough to go around. The idea of domination, some people like that term. Domination, there's lack in that because it implies that there's not enough abundance in this universe to go around. And then there's part of your mind that you really need to tap into. That's a video for another day. The part of your mind that only sees abundance, right? Prosperity, health, happiness, joy. The one that's dealing with domination, that would be dealing with just competition. You don't want to deal with that part of your mind. That's a video for another day, and it's a very, very in-depth type of topic. Okay. So in a nutshell, if you want to learn how to become an influential based marketer, we can teach you how to do paid advertising as well. That way you could stay in the game, you could get started and stay started, and maybe live your life to the point in time where it's time to exit the earth, right? And you'll be like, hey, I didn't die with the music in me. I lived my life. That's you right now. Click the link lower below this video. There's a link in the description. Powerhouse system, powerhouse leader. All of his stuff works, and it'll just keep working. Again, my name is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. One more thing. One more thing. I did mention Vic Strizhouse. I gotta complete my thoughts with Vic. Vic Strizhouse, very, very powerful marketer, right? If you follow Vic's story, he did learn. Vic Strizhouse learned paid advertising, right? And I'm pretty sure that Vic broke free online before he became like a guru, right? Some people are calling him guru. Well, he's the high traffic guru, right? I think he's a guru. As far as I understand, Vic did it with paid advertising, right? But because some of you are going to say, well, if Vic did it and with paid advertising, what are you talking about, Rory Singh? We can do it with just paid advertising. Vic is an influencer. Vic knows how to influence. He can command an audience. Can you do that? Right? I'm pointing the finger at you, like Vic. See, you want to become like Vic, right? You want to become like Vic, where Vic can command paid advertising, right? Traffic galore, right? Traffic on demand like that. But he can also go to Facebook and make a shit ton of sales on Facebook just by making one post. So that's an influencer. Okay. I think Vic Strizhouse will be in the game for a very long time. I think Vic Strizhouse is a guy to follow, one guy to learn from. A lot of people are, I don't even want to get into the negative issues with that. But there's a lot of industry leaders that have a lot of respect for Vic Strizhouse. So that is the moral of the story right now. The high traffic guru himself. We'll put a bow on this video, put a cherry on the top for me, and conclude this video. He's living proof of all the stuff that I just said. I think he'll live on for a long time with his success. Happy for Vic and his success. But Vic is pretty well the conclusion to this video. Vic can influence. Great majority of people who want to make money online, they don't care for that. They just want to make lots of money, right? No, I think you got to have some passion. You got to be like Vic, know how to influence, and know how to create paid advertising traffic as well. Learn how to funnel the right types of traffic into the right offers and have them convert. And the guy or girl who will learn these things, this power of influence, as well as these paid advertising strategies, is the guy and girl that's going to be able to write their tickets for the rest of their lives. Maybe you right now watching this video. So if that's you right now, you want to go lower below. If you want to be like Vic Strizhouse, go lower below this video, click that link in the description, and take the first step there. Again, my name is Rory Singh from the Powerhouse Marketer. Have yourself an awesome day.